Hey, my name is Tommy Kaczocha. I'm a defensive back for the Steelers. This is my second season abroad in Finland, and you're going to get to know me throughout this video. Let's have fun. I'm 23 years old. I grew up in Miami, Florida before I moved to Oak Ridge, Tennessee, which is right like 30 minutes outside of Knoxville. Lived there for about 10, 12 years. Went to college in Kentucky, Danville, Kentucky, Center College, where I played football for 4 years. And now I'm here. I came here right after I graduated in May 2019. You might have noticed how my name doesn't really sound American, even though I was born and raised in the States. My family actually is from Poland. My whole mom and dad side of the family is from Kraków. My dad immigrated here in the late 80s, and my mom came in the early 90s to both, and they met in Massachusetts. I actually lived in Poland for a couple months. It was right before we moved to Tennessee from Florida, and I really loved it there, but I think I had more, my family believed that we had more opportunities in the States, so we decided to stay in the States and go to Tennessee. And it's actually turned out really well for us. If I would have stayed in Poland, I would have definitely ended up playing soccer instead of football. So it's interesting how, you know, life decisions like that have kind of altered my whole life course. But it's definitely fun to be back in Europe now after not being there for so long and having the opportunity to see my family in Poland again. The most important thing for me, or the thing that inspires me the most, is my family. My parents, coming from their background and immigrating to the States, they're working as hard as they did to get what we have now, really inspired me. But also my brother and my sister. My oldest sister, Coco, she actually just started dentist school in Memphis, Tennessee, and it was really fun growing up watching her be the brains of the family and kind of push me and my brother to do well in school and actually stay motivated, because she does an incredible job keeping up with her schoolwork and really pushing herself. She's really self-driven, so she's very inspiring in that aspect. And then my younger brother, Mark, he's more the comedian of the family. He goes to Center College, same college as me. We went there we were able to be there 2 years together. And he inspires me because he's a taller version of me, but he just always has a happy outlook on life, and just always can bring in the positive aspects of things. And like I said, he's a comedian of the family. No matter what the situation is, he finds a way to make it funny or make somebody laugh about it. So I really enjoy just having conversations with him, and watching him grow up has been inspiring for me, because the man that he's becoming is really, really fun to watch. So my sports history is pretty interesting. I grew up watching and playing soccer. My dad was actually a semi-pro soccer player in Poland. So my whole life has been all about soccer. And when we went to Poland, right before we moved to Tennessee, that's where I really learned all the ins and outs of soccer. And that's what we learned, the European version of soccer. So when we got back to the States, me and my brother were actually, you would say we were ballers in the soccer world. I was a forward and he was a goalkeeper. And really, I think I started playing football when I was in 5th grade, in 2007, when the Patriots were undefeated. A huge Patriots fan, and watching Tom Brady and Randy Moss, their connection, and I just started falling in love with the wide receiver position. And I remember I started playing football because I really wanted to wear those red gloves that Randy Moss had. So my dad got me those for Christmas. I remember to this day, those red Reebok gloves, and I wore them to my first football practice, and I wore them for at least 2 years after that. And I just fell in love with the game from there on, and I always wanted to play receiver. I wanted to catch the ball. I wanted to just have the ball in my hands, and I learned football by watching Randy Moss highlights on YouTube. And I don't know, and I think when I was 15, 16, is when I got introduced to playing defense. I was actually the backup. I was third string corner maybe on our high school team. And luckily, two of the guys, the starters ahead, got injured. So I started moving up at JV and varsity, and I became a starter my junior year of high school and never looked back from then. And it's pretty amazing how things like that can turn in your favor. So yeah, going to a small D3 college really limited my opportunities when it came to playing professionally. And that's at least the stigma that the small schools get. But it was always a dream of mine to either try to get to NFL, try to get CFL. And I really didn't even hear about European football until I was a junior in college, and because one of my teammates actually went and played in Germany. And that's when I really started to look into that. And I just made a Europlayers account and talked to some of our coaches at center. Coach Collett, actually, he helped me a lot with that process. And so shout out to you, Coach Collett. You really started this for me, this journey. And, you know, I think I was just talking to a bunch of the teams, and Pekka called me, Coach Pekka called me, or he talked to me, and it felt like the right fit because he was just a really nice, he was easy to talk to, I guess the best way to put it. He was very easy to talk to. He made it very friendly, made it very homey, and he seemed like he really wanted me. And I mean, you always want to go to a place where you feel genuinely wanted and genuinely appreciated. So just that genuine feel of the team and the organization is what brought me here. And I mean, they've kept it real since I've been here. So I think that's one of the main reasons why I came back, and one of the main reasons why I came here in the first place. So it's very cool to see that they stay true to their word here and stay true to their genuinity. Man, Finland's dope. It's so different than anywhere else. It's just the people are so nice, and they're very nice, yes, but they're also very just to themselves, which I really enjoy. Actually, a funny story is I didn't lock up my bike by my apartment, and instead of somebody taking my bike, they locked it up for me, which kind of shows you how just genuine the people are. They don't like issues, they don't want issues. So it's the people are great, and just everything is just quiet. It's easy, there's no problems. Just enjoy being out here and living a simple import life, really. My goals for the year, I mean, it's just to be better than I was last year. So I set pretty high standard for myself. Being one of the best defensive backs in the league last year, being the 9th ranked import player in all Finland. So I just want to be better than I was last year. I just want to be better every chance I get on the field, right? So my goals this year is to win a Maple Bowl, of course, and just be the best teammate I can be, as well as just the best player I can be. Whether that's, you know, making all the plays or not, just doing my job and helping the team win games. Now, I mean, I'm done kind of being political now. I mean, at this point, I know what I am as a player, so I want people to try me because I want the ball. Like, I want the ball in my hands, and I don't think I've been tried enough. Like, compared to last year, I got tried like 6 times in the first game last year. Compared to now, I've only been tried 4 times in 2 games. So, hey, you know, I just want some more picks. I just want some more picks so I can celebrate a little bit more. Yeah. I mean, I would say I'm for sure the best corner in the league. I wouldn't even say the best corner. I'm the best defender in the league. Put me in the slot and put me on the outside. Like, I'll take down the #1 wherever he's at. My name is Tommy Kaczocha. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like it, subscribe, follow my boy Lane on YouTube. He's killing it. Thanks for having me, Lane. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more content, and stay tuned to watch some of this season. Watch the games, and make sure to have some fun and celebrate with you. Appreciate it.